tasty intro.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
Fred made that intro.
Thanks, man. Yeah, man, it's fun. It was very fun to make.
I like the sea shanty vibes in here.
Yeah.
Sea shanty.
It's the dock, dude.
The dock.
I would have worn a full sailor.
This is me and Fred painted this painting behind you.
Yeah, nice little fucking. Yeah, we got a hammerhead with a Pabst. We got fucking dick and balls on a fucking sinking ship.
So Fred did that side, and then I did this side. So it's just an island with the poor man,
whoa,
fucking homeless
this one
guy.
pops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who inked this?
Marty's
I
more
inked this side. Fred inked that side.
Marty's more the minimalist.
No
but
tracer.
No.
No, I
No
didn't
tracer.
trace.
No tracer.
I did not
Incredible.
trace anything. And then right here you have a dude pissing into a great white shark's mouth. Then there's two narwhals docking right there.
The shark's enjoying it too, so it's not.
Yeah, he likes
abuse
it.
or
Yeah,
anything. Yeah, for a stick figure, that guy is extremely well endowed.
yeah.
You didn't use a
pretty
stick
hot.
for that part.
No.
In a full human anatomy penis.
Yeah.
Dude. Hello, my name is Fred Stewart, and welcome to the Dock, part of the Comedy Chaos Network. There's supposed to be other things with that. Marty.
This is the first time you forgot your lines.
Yeah, I'm tired, man. I've been fucking streaming for the last like 6 hours.
Oh, you dork.
Yeah, we got Charlie. We got our buddy here, Matt Danger from fucking. We got Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie.
He's always there, so fucking. Right?
Hey, it's my first time in the brig.
Guest today, Matt Danger, Ninjas with Syringes.
Up,
Fuck
up,
yeah,
up.
dude.
Trout on and such.
Is that the only band you're in, Ninjas with Syringes?
You want to talk about that?
I
We were
think
going to avoid talking about
thought I-
bands, but go
well,
for
guys,
it.
you said this was just about our families.
Oh yeah.
Music.
Oh, dude.
Your band isn't your family?
Trick question, you guys. Yeah, I like music. It's okay.
It's not. The music sucks.
It has its moments.
I'm not a fan of it anymore.
Eh.
I like sitting in the bathroom like this and shitting while bands play.
Whoa, is that a
That is CBGBs.
nice
Look, see I'm
CGI of CBG?
see I'm sitting on the toilet. Which you should never do at a dive bar.
It's got a diving board on that.
Oh, man.
Prop in it.
It's like the Branks bathroom, dude. Back when the Branks was open.
What's the
I've never been to the brink.
Oh, dude. Oh, man.
That in Portland.
That was fucking bad. It was so dirty that they just gave up and just started painting the walls and the floors black.
Oh yeah.
You're not allowed to stay here very long.
Dude, it was so bad, dude. You'd go in there and you're like, I don't think this room has ever been cleaned.
Matt, what's the worst venue bathroom
in Portland
or in general?
in general.
I really like the Satyricon one, not to be all like, ooh.
Yeah, well, that was the original
was a
one
long
we looked
time
for,
ago.
but we couldn't find a good shot of
That one gave me absolute terror.
Yeah.
I've never been to the
But
Satyricon.
yeah, I really like to take like a pre-show flush.
Dump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purge.
Can we say dump?
Oh, you
Yeah.
can say
You
shit.
can
You can
See
say
whatever you want. We're about to get to Charlie's confession where he talks
Yeah.
about coming after the first time in a
Right
week.
on. How much cum was it in that bathroom?
Well, Charles, before you start, hit I think it's number 7.
We're doing that.
Well, yeah, I want to do that right now.
I was just gonna talk about my least favorite bathrooms.
Oh, yeah.
The Ash had a pretty gnarly bathroom. The Ash Streets
It
bathroom.
was okay. They had that hidden one behind, like in the stage room.
Yeah, it was like under the green
that,
room.
I always shit in that one.
That was a good one.
Secret shitter's always for the win.
But you know, and surprisingly enough, the one that gives me the most fear, and I've only
It's the one in Dante's underneath.
no,
no.
Yam Hill Pub.
Yamhill Pubs is gnar. But have you ever had to take a poop at the Kenton Club?
No.
So one time I had to take a random shit, and we weren't even playing that night. I think you might have been playing. I think it might have been like Ninjas, but Throw was there. I just know because Throw was there because I was in there shitting, and the stall like door only goes up like this high. So and
I like that. It's like poop at your own risk.
Yeah. Well,
How bad do you want it?
Well, I'm pooping, and I'm thinking of the people that are out there, and I'm like, I don't want like Chris Honda walk in. I'll feel really bad. But Jake from Throw walks in, and immediately he just starts talking to me, and I'm just having one of those fucking shits where you're just like, sweating and like hurting, and it's like
He's like, how about those Mets out there? Playing like shit today.
he's like, "Ugh." He said something, but I just
He's a
felt
jovial
really bad.
dude. Love that guy.
Like, I think if the GFL boys would have walked in, they would have just walked in and then turned around immediately.
There's some rank shitters out there,
Yeah,
but they're there, you know.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
there. I mean, it got the job done, and I wiped.
The one that actually scared me though was the Dante's downstairs bathroom in the green room. You know, I don't know if you've been back there.
That one can be risky.
So what was scary about it for me is like I was down there and I had to take a shit, and it was like I don't know right before we played, and I'm like the only person down there, and then I hear like somebody like
Some prattling.
fiddling with something outside the door, and I'm like what the fuck, and like literally there was nobody there. And it was like I got like super like spooked out, and I was like,
You don't
"Fuck
know
this,
the
I'm
legend of the
going
Dante's ghost.
I don't know the legend.
Tell us.
Oh, enlighten me.
I think it's Mark from Guttermouth.
Oh yeah.
Because he lives in the future. His ghost can go fuck with the door, make people very uncomfortable.
Yeah. There was definitely nobody there.
I always thought if you guys ever went to the analog upstairs, that bathroom, I fucking hated that. Because I was the same way where I'd get the fucking pre-show shits, dude, and be like, I got the nervous dumps, dude, and go back in there. And it was just like a curtain like this.
That means the butterflies are working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just the little butterfly magic's got to go.
Well, it's because I always eat
They
butterflies.
say if you don't have that feeling, quit show business now. Get the fuck out.
I do
Get
like
the fuck out. One more time. Get the fuck out.
Scary.
I went to the bathroom one time in the Dante's bathroom, the upstairs one, right?
Yeah.
And there's no stall door on the shitter, right? But anyway, I was like in there taking a piss, and you can look over and look into the stall. And I like look over, and there's just the dude in there taking his shit, and he looks at me. He's like, "I don't give a fuck. I've been to prison."
It's like when you know it's like a good gym. Okay, I got one for you. Lalo.
Oh
I
yeah,
think that one's
yeah.
a little.
Oh yeah, that one's nice.
Is that door shut? And there's no door. There's not even a curtain. You can lock the whole thing. So that doesn't count.
Yeah.
There's some grosser ones out there. As long as there's no door lock situation, you're in trouble.
Yeah. But yeah, Dante's, there's not even a door on the stall. Stall door.
But those. Oh yeah. Well, those rooms they lock though.
Yeah.
No, Dante's is public. Like it's just a regular door opens. There's no lock on it.
Well, there's two bathrooms.
right.
There's one I think that's the ladies' room technically.
It's
No.
it's whichever now, which I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
There's no more rules. Some suburban.
I just want to go up on one of those like stages where they have the girls and piss off of that thing.
yeah.
Like into your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Be a lot of value.
Like if I was
a lot of savings.
If I had the powers of the Flash, I would do that. I would go piss off the top of that, and I would run real fast underneath and like catch it in my mouth.
A lot of guys that are in jail wish they were the Flash.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So going back to the whole confession thing, I don't know if I have any confessions. This week.
Well, you can talk about your challenge that you endured within the last episode.
All right, which number is it?
You guys have segments
Try
on
number
the show,
7?
right?
Yeah, this
Like
is
a reoccurring thing.
Try 7.
Yeah, this is gonna be a segment. Get ready.
I don't know your strange and crazy ways.
Just wait.
Weekly confession.
Nice.
With Charles. He's here to confess his sins.
Take me to church.
It's me.
So long.
God, he had carne.
All right.
Perfect. I'm already here.
Yeah, it's still shitting.
Yeah. No, I went a couple weeks ago. I went a whole week without jacking off or coming, and when I did come, I fucking shot a missile. Had I been using one of those toilets like they have in sports stadiums with like the metal, it would have just been like ding 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 ding.
We got a real Josh Hartnett over here.
Yeah. But I was really proud of myself.
He's
You know,
the Otani of blowing loads.
Just 10 days.
7. It was 7.
Impressive.
But yeah. Normally, because the whole reason that thing came along, that segment, is because for like a couple weeks straight, I was just I was like unlodging things from my past that would come into my brain, and then I would be like, oh yeah, that fucking happened.
And then every week he'd start telling us a story of like some fucking fucked up shit that he did when he was a kid or whatever.
Usually
the fuck.
when I was a kid.
It just came to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it involved me doing some pretty gross things, I guess. Being experimental with my young bod.
Using straws,
Lime
getting really
salting is-
dehydrated.
Yeah,
Whatever amps the experience.
It was this kid too, like
Yo-yo tricks.
Lime salting his own cup.
Then when we were making that fucking video, I just told Charles just to send me a voice of saying it's me and farting into the phone because he always fucking sends us farts in the phone for some reason.
yeah.
But
Because he
and then he
cares.
sent us that.
A lot of different tones.
Yeah, because I was like, in my head when because I make pretty much all the intro videos and stuff, and so I was like, oh, I'll just make a fun little dumb shit little video, and then be like, it's me, and then at the end, like that's kind of fun, and then he sent that, I was like,
Jesus Christ.
oh dude,
We gotta start a band.
Well,
we gotta start
Hot
a podcast.
and heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, does ninjas not send
Farters.
each other the farts in their group chat?
Numbers have been low lately.
Is that a sore topic?
Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah. I think tonight you should send all the boys in the group chat a nice little toot.
You know, in the Roman pantheon of flatulence, I feel like we haven't picked up the sword in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe we forgot about our own magic.
Well, there's magic there.
There's magic always.
Got our own magic.
I mean,
You can record anything at any time.
Yeah, I mean,
send it.
literally all I do is if you look on like Facebook Messenger, there's a little recording button where you can record some audio.
Oh yeah.
And I'll just be driving Grubhub. The gut'll be gurgling, and
And he'll be driving your food to you.
Yeah. Atomizing particles into the air.
into the food. So you technically all my customers get to eat what I ate.
You get a tip there.
I do get a tip,
Yeah.
and then I feel good.
That little extra.
The thing is sometimes though it zests my car, so like it'll be like some pungent food, like some Indian food mixed in there, and sometimes I get two orders, so it'll be like Indian food and then like a pizza.
What did you eat today? What are we about to experience in this room?
So today I haven't eaten yet.
You got lucky.
I fucking doubt that, but
Whoa.
No, I haven't.
shaped like that.
Whoa.
I
What a
didn't.
plug.
How come so earlier during the intro, Fred, you were like, Marty's fat. How come Marty gets the blunt of all the fatness?
We got some for you, Charles. Don't worry about it.
I know that, but not like, I feel like Marty gets more hit with the fat jokes.
Yeah, it's because he's losing weight. Just want to make him work a little harder.
Is he?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He is.
Are you really?
I
have been.
I measure him, dude.
What?
Every time I get the chance.
He looks me up and down with his eyes every time he looks at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually with a scowl on my face.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, we were losing weight altogether. Remember, we were on a weight loss journey,
Yeah.
and now we've
Still am.
I've long since veered off journey.
I've been losing weight like a motherfucker.
Have you?
Yeah, dude.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure about that. You want to know how to show, dude? Because
He measures you too.
yeah, dude. I went on a little date night ski last night, dude. Did all gothic, so I decided it would be like formal goth. Kind of wear like a nice like kind of suit outfit kind of setup, dude. And usually when I wear it, I feel like expanding foam just wedged into my clothes. But it was all loose fitting.
Nice.
That's good.
You're starting
always
to
nice.
twink out.
There you go. You can't beat that.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
So the MFA is going well.
No,
It's okay.
never.
Multi-fart artists.
Better.
It's
We
going.
might have to change our name eventually.
Yeah, there's an issue with
You
that.
guys are putting out a record, right? March
We are.
29th?
You guys are putting out a record February 29th, right?
Don't make this about my record.
No,
Hey,
yes.
this MFA record's like, it's coming out.
You want to hear it right now live on podcast?
Yeah, let's
The
just
whole-
I'm
whole
totally
thing?
down.
let's just listen to that
It's the whole thing.
and watch clips of the doc while we and make that the episode.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll just play the whole album and then just do your face just reacting to our entire album.
Yeah.
Whoa! This one's hitting hard.
Super duper.
What's it hard?
Cut away to an episode of Sequest TSV, ABC family comedy. You may come, but you can all fart with us.
Oh man.
So tell us a little bit about the new record, Matt Danger.
Well, it's available on compact disc March 19th. Actually brought a few copies. No, all right. In all seriousness, recorded with Chris Hahn. Started recording it in like late July of last year. Just got it in the mail today.
Dope.
Did you really?
Yeah.
The physicals?
And I did bring you guys like a copy if that's
Oh yeah.
sometimes gives.
I love copies. I love gifts. Too.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Well, that's dope as fuck.
What do you use to play them?
Do you guys believe in the power of DVD?
It's a DVD?
With a tiny Blu-ray disc embedded in it. No, it's just old school compact disc. but
Oh, compact
plays on any
disc.
sort of
Let's get a
player.
zoom ski in, dude.
extreme zoom. Whoa!
Wait, there's a better one.
Zoom into your camera.
Wait,
Yeah. There it is.
no glare.
Boom.
There we go.
Yeah, dude.
Pick it up everywhere. What day?
So we got like a
Get it to
CD
McDonald's.
release show on at the end of this month on leap year
And that's at wait, I know.
at Misdemeanor Meadows.
Yeah.
Excellently scary shitter.
Name a band
Played
that
with you at
isn't
Mr. Meaner
playing
Meadows.
A band that isn't playing there,
that night.
like any band that's
Yeah.
not playing.
Any band.
GFL.
Yes.
I thought
Know that.
So
Are the Offspring? They're not playing.
I will say something. Our twins kind of fucked up that night.
You want to talk about it?
We could talk about it. GFL was gonna play
they don't watch this.
Ninja's album release party, and we fucked up and booked a show at the same venue the next night.
So why not bail out on the next night and stay at the fucking? What's
Well,
the deal
because
there?
Ooh, real talk. Yeah.
because we had bailed out on the band that we're playing with the next night like 5 times, and it seemed kind of cunty of us.
Vicious.
Yeah, it's kind of a vicious cycle of bailing out on a certain.
you know,
band.
within
They
the
like
one
that.
band
That's
you're
what they're
in,
into.
you have fucking 3 other fucking bands. You could have been like, hey, what if we play with fucking
Possum.
Possum that night, and then you can still do the Ninja show.
Um,
You guys didn't really think this through, and we got Matt here. We're breaking it down. We're making you feel like a piece of shit.
I am a piece of shit. We all know this. It's been a thing.
We ain't mad at anybody, but
Marty,
we, just-
get him more, Marty. Get him.
we thought it was probably wrong for them to play 2 days in a row at the same venue.
Yeah.
So we had to make a call and just be like, well, I mean, we put it to them.
So who replaced them?
Uncle Andy and the Fook Around Gang?
I think we played with them before.
We have.
We have.
With Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like what, White Eagle or something?
No, I think it was at Dante's.
Dainty.
Dainties.
I think it was at
I
Dainty.
think it was at Dante's.
I don't get it. Why do they call it Dainties anyway?
Yeah.
Charles, do you wash your face when you shower?
Yeah.
Does it take you longer to wash your face now that you're balding?
A little bit. Yeah, because I gotta like wash my hair and my face. You know what
I
sucks?
thought you would get way more mad at that joke.
No, I mean it's just the fact of life. You know.
You
It
still got the
happens.
follicle fortitude.
Every
Yeah.
time like I talk about your hair, you lift your hat up and I see your head, you're like, yeah, I'm fucking balding. Shit. Fuck.
Well, it's like being fat, being stupid, and bald.
They all go together.
Yeah.
They
like-
belong together.
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna show something on my screen. Look at that. This is me in high school.
This Twink Charlie.
Look at that. Look at that fucking
Before
hair.
the punk rock set in for
Look at that. Look at the hair,
You
dude.
look sunburnt too.
Oh, I lived in New Mex.
Nice.
But look at that.
Beautiful man.
He's
Ain't nothing
so
wrong.
fuckable.
You got your little, is that an iPhone?
No, that's pre-iPhone.
That's just a brick of chocolate.
I think that's-
I'll eat this shit. I'll eat it. I don't give a fuck. Metabolism's wild.
Well,
it's never gonna.
Give us a hair tour, dude, from then to now.
Well, so that was about 2009. And I don't know.
No, he wants to see your hairline.
Now?
Yeah.
Like throughout the ages.
Yeah, comparatively.
Oh,
Like every
throughout
5
the
years.
ages. So I don't know.
Well,
So you try to get these bits done, and it's like I could have prepped.
No,
for
no,
that.
no. He's just telling you to show your hairline now.
yeah,
take your fucking hat off.
compared to the photo.
What?
That's a little bit. It's not the worst.
This man's not balding at all.
No, I
Oh,
am.
pull your hairline back.
No.
Pull your fucking toupee back.
No.
Pull that toupee back.
Well, I'm also like, I'm also like,
Let it free.
sweaty
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So that doesn't help at all. But,
Are you ever not sweaty?
well, dude, we're sitting here fucking cooking under these lights.
Yeah, that's true.
No oxygen, no vents,
Yeah.
just pure unadulterated
Guess I'm sweaty too,
entertainment.
shit.
I mean, what makes me happy is me and some of my friends are also going down together, and honestly, most of my friends that are worse,
yeah, that's true.
like Rick,
yeah.
and I
relate
don't want
to-
to say it, but I'll say it.
Go for it.
Probably my dear friends, the twins.
Oh,
Because
I
they're
love
balding.
them. I love them.
Are they balding or?
Yeah.
see,
Oh
dude,
yeah.
can't relate, brother.
Ding. But
I
also,
didn't. I
also
don't
Fred,
notice
you're young.
Evan as much because he's got He's got that
Yeah.
long hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got the free flowing metal spirit.
Yeah.
I mean, coursing through their veins.
Those guys are some of my favorite guys. They're just so funny as far as like how much. I mean, yeah, they're fucking twins, but like when you get down to it and you look like they're exactly the same person, but one's got long hair. You know.
Yeah.
No,
like-
I don't think so.
Well,
But I know
not
them
exactly
pretty
the
well.
Let's
same
not be
person.
hurtful.
But I know, like, when we used to play shows, I'm not like they're not exactly, but when we used to play shows in their basement, right? And we like, it was so funny because they had one room was on the left, one room was on the right, and they were opposite rooms, but you go in and they were set up the same exact way, and like, I don't know, it was a funny thing. But I think it's awesome how they're like that, like so close with each other, you know.
They always have to buy two of the same thing.
Probably.
It's like I got this little, I got this succulent for my room. I also got you one. I'm gonna hang it on my windowsill exactly
Like when-
2 inches from where the light comes in.
When one of them does something, the other one feels it, so it's like he's like, Evan, stop jerking off in there. I just came in my pants.
Made him late for work.
We call that a phantom fap.
Phantom fap, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Phantom fap is fucking crazy.
But yeah, no, the way my hair is
Receding.
receding, I can still like play with it and make it look
It's not.
like it's not, especially if you didn't know me when I was younger.
But if you got your hair cut, like
It's not that bad. It really like it's just the way
You got any more young pictures of you? Just
yeah. I mean, I even
mirror?
have pictures of me like a couple years ago, and it doesn't really look like balding. Like here's a picture of me and Arnie. Remember Arnie? Arnie the bunny? Fuck. So many photos. So many memories.
is this on your Instagram?
No, this is off of my celly.
Oh, you're
You're
selling.
silly. I feel like you should just
not
shave your
silly.
head. I think that'd be a good look.
No, that I'm not sure because that's like the Scotty look, and I'm not like
I've had a 5 head my whole life, you know, and like hair's not always getting thicker for people.
Yeah.
no. It's
There's nothing wrong with letting it grow out wild and free.
yeah.
You can't just shave it. You can't just become Jason Statham every time.
I just think Charles would look good with the shaved head.
No, because I'll look too much like Scotty.
Doesn't make you a better driver.
Let me tell you, I've known Charles for a long time, and the answer is no, he does not.
Say more.
What?
Let's say why. Why?
Well, you definitely look like you have Down syndrome when you shave your head.
Oh, do I?
I'm not saying people with Down syndrome look bad, but you look bad.
We need to
Is
plug.
that the cancellation horn?
yeah.
Little edit point.
I'll keep that in. I don't give a fuck.
He looks different with diabetes. It's a hell of a drug.
He looks just like we do.
They could be living among you, hiding within CVS parking lots.
He's got down solutions, though.
See, here's me and Arnie, and this is
Such a
maybe
good
like
idea.
2. Well, it's probably like 3 years ago now. Let's see. Got a decent mug on my head right there.
Yeah, dude.
You
Were you
know,
playing with a bunny rabbit?
that's my old bunny rabbit. Yeah, he has since went to go see the Lord.
He's crossed the Rainbow Bridge.
He's in the big corn barn in the sky.
Yeah.
That's hopping.
But now we have another. His name's Sue. He's a boy named Sue.
Boy named Sue.
And
Gonna make him a tough bunny.
I do love him.
This bunny's gonna smoke
Very-
cigarettes and drink a whiskey.
A very discerning bunny.
Do you like him as much as Arnie?
No.
No.
I'll never love a rabbit as much as Arnie.
Was Arnie your first?
Yeah, Arnie was my first. And he was. Well, so what
And then
happened?
he went straight to Arnie, from Arnie to Black Phillip.
Yeah, I had a bunny named Black Phillip, and he was very sweet. He was old, but he would always I would just be chilling on the couch, letting him run around, and he would jump on my leg and like lay with me, and I was like, that's so sweet of him. And the only reason we called him Black Phillip was because he had a cage and it had this tiny hole at the top, but he was a pretty big rabbit. And he would get out of the cage. And one night in the middle of the night, I walk in the hallway and we had this little night light. And I'm walking down the fucking hallway and he's just standing there.
Whoa.
Just looking at me. And it reminded me of that movie, The Witch, which we sample on our new record.
Which Black Phillip is
The goat, the satanic goat.
satanic goat
And he
in
was,
that movie.
he was a black bunny. So I was like, he's Black Phillip. His original name was Chesky.
Black Phillip's way better.
Yeah.
It's way cooler.
Black Phillip's snappy.
Yeah.
We gotta let Chesky know about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be mad.
Rightfully so.
Or either that or his next album is going to be called Black Phillip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The darkest Phillip there is.
Yeah. Satanic goat.
Darkest Phillip there is.
So is this a Kraken on your album cover?
Let me see it again.
It looks like the Kraken. You know the Kraken?
No, that is not the Kraken at
It's
all.
just a. Is it a fish? From the deep.
It's not a fish.
Oh shit, dude.
I'll tell you one thing.
Uh-huh.
Not a fish.
What is
Not
it?
a fish.
It's a little demon creature.
Ooh.
He's full of electricity, and he knows a thing about a riff or two.
Does he?
No, it's the thing about a riff or two. Huh?
This is the new
the
Ninjas with
space-time?
Syringes spirit animal.
Is it something that goes through space-time continuum?
I mean, it could be a stowaway
Mhm.
on a vessel
Yeah.
or a ship.
Yeah.
Sure. Could be in the cargo hold.
There we
Do
go.
you want me to tell you what it is so it's like less awkward in here?
No, I like the tension.
Did you take this
You
picture yourself?
Define picture.
Oh shit.
It's not AI.
Did you snapshot this with a camera?
Possibly with an electron microscope.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's my hint. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Barbara Streisand.
Who is she? What does she do?
Is she too on the new Ninjas?
If we covered one song by her, it would probably be Too Many Dudes.
Yeah.
Pretty sure she wrote that.
Too many dudes.
Yeah.
Barbara
It's
Streisand.
never a thing. There's never too many dudes.
So electron microscope. It's not a fish. So
Getting closer. Warm.
yeah, I mean it's got to be.
Hot.
It's definitely something. It's got to be something aquatic,
Well, your razor hot.
right?
Something.
Is it
aquatic.
an amphibian in nature?
Not necessarily so.
Not necessarily so.
Is it a tick?
Is it similar to?
Actually, that's fucking close.
It's a flea.
Is it a leaf?
It's a flea.
It's a flea.
It's a flea, yeah.
It's a flea.
It's a close-up microelectron
It's a flea.
microscope
Backs really
of an actual flea.
A flea, the bass
Yeah.
player of.
This is what he'll look like in 10,000 years.
This
He
is
keeps playing bass that hard.
who would you say is a better bass player, Flea or Dylan Samore?
Oh, Dylan some more.
Yeah.
I second that.
Next question. Popping.
Who's a better musician than any of us? Us or Dylan Samore?
Flea.
I know we're talking about the Flea on the album cover or Flea the man.
The non-copyright infringing flea.
Oh, that.
Oh, that one.
The album cover.
Yeah. We
Fucking
should
badass.
Which is what Dylan will look like in 25,000 years.
25 minutes.
If he didn't consume Rainier at a Floridian pace, then
Does he?
he might decompose.
So is there any concept or anything to this album, or just a fun vibe?
Well, I guess the songs were kind of showed themselves to me during the pandemic times.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like downtime, I guess, during that time. So I got way into bass guitar. So that's how we found Dylan some more. Was I had to step in as the bass player, and Blaine Gores played my guitar parts. And he was out in the crowd and was like, "I want that job." And he kind of talked to us later and yada yada. But yeah, coherent theme. It's all like pretty much like pandemic feelings of what was going on at that time.
That's pretty cool.
And it's taken this long.
All the pandemic albums are coming.
We
out
were
now.
so busy in 2022 when we came back to like play shows and stuff that we weren't writing a whole, or these songs I was working on in the background. And then once we actually like pulled back from playing some of the shows all the time, we could like just focus on these songs and get to the studio.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much what the new MFA album is too. Like the title, Post-Apocalypse Depression. It's all written during the fucking pandemic and all those songs from then, and it's all like, you know, fucking
How many songs you guys got on there?
9.
9.
Nice.
But one of them's like 12 minutes long.
And then one of them's like 12 seconds long.
Yeah.
It all works out though.
So like a solid 9.
What's the runtime on the record?
45 minutes.
That's
or
a
something.
full length.
It's a very full length.
Sweet. A robust and girthy full length.
Because our last record was technically a full length, but it's like 25 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it has 10 songs.
I think that's what defines like an EP. It's around that mark.
Yeah.
It's got to be less than 22 minutes.
Yeah.
No longer than such and such.
Well, our first record was like 7 minutes long, but it's more punky and
How many songs was that? Like 5?
like
5.
50.
50. We don't want to go to bed again. We don't want to piss now.
Yeah.
We there was this one time, like before we on our demos, that I still want to do the song, but it was just a song called "Don't Squeeze the Charmin," and it's just like a build up, and it's Charles like, "Don't squeeze the Charmin," and then he gets madder, and he's like, "Don't squeeze the fucking Charmin," and then it gets like heavy, like metal. It's like, "Don't squeeze the Charmin." That's the whole song because of those fucking.
It's a cautionary
commercials where
tale.
they're always squeezing the Charmin.
Someone made a mistake. And they had to
Don't
pay.
squeeze the Charmin.
That reminds me of the metal band Varsity Swim Team. Their song, I think it's called Beach Day. Have you heard that?
No.
It's just like, it's maybe 2 minutes, but it's just like little ukulele and like, what a beautiful day. To
Oh,
go
yeah, yeah,
out
yeah,
and
yeah.
play
Yeah,
in the sand, in the sun. And then it's like the Jaws theme, and then just, oh, fuck, here comes a shark. Oh, fuck, here comes a shark. Here comes a shark. Oh, fuck. And then just the rest of the song. And I'm like, that's so stupid. I love it. I listen to it like constantly.
Different.
It's
simple,
so hard.
effective.
It goes so hard. I love it.
Sharks are out there and they're afraid of one thing: metal.
I was gonna say beaches.
They don't like it. They love good beach, but they can't stand the percolations.
Eyes black like a doll's eyes.
So are you
Like
the
Black Phillip.
are you the what did you say the main writer of these songs?
Most Def, yeah.
Yeah. Most
there,
Def is
there
the
any
Most Def. But
you
I
guys
didn't have to practice all the rhythm section stuff as I've done on some records where I'm like, you know, put myself through a clinic of when you're in the studio, go time. That's all Dylan and Mr. Brian Ward.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You guys doing any videos or anything? Any
We should.
singles?
Yeah. We should.
Yeah,
We haven't done any yet.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
We got a guy.
You got a guy?
We got
We know a guy.
We know a guy.
Yeah, it'd be fun to like throw something together in a week and just shoot it.
We're shooting on Saturday. We're shooting a vid.
Oh, nice. Who with? You y'all?
Our guy,
Y'all?
our dude,
You
his
got a
name
guy.
DeAndre Collins, does great
Because
work.
he's
mostly
the one that I don't know if you've ever seen it. The skate video that we have.
the song.
Yeah. What's it called? I forget.
It's called
the name.
Skate.
The song's called Skate.
Uh,
Yeah,
He-
I've heard of
but
skateboarding.
he's the one who shot that video.
Hell yeah.
He
Pretty good.
Yeah, he shot it, but he mostly does like rap videos. but
He's got the quick cuts.
he's got the quick cuts, and he's got just like really nice equipment and like a good like eye for.
Yeah, he's
Great
got multiple
attitude.
different cameras. He's got lights. He's got a drone. He's got like everything.
Dude, yeah.
He's also good at like, I don't know, just like editing the color. It look like all his videos look like cinematic,
Yeah,
so it looks like a little movie.
Yeah, it's been a while since Ninjas has done a video, so it's time to get back on that horse.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you got Dylan in the band, it's a good time to do it.
He's fantastic looking
Yeah, he's very fantastic.
He might steal the show.
this time of year.
Yeah, just the way the light gleams on his bass playing.
It glistens. And
It could just be him sitting in a chair drinking a Rainier.
Yeah, and he'll be super happy about it too. He'll be like, "You dudes, like every time I
Yeah.
see you guys play, you guys are."
He
Light-
is like
so
the
awesome.
nicest
light doesn't
guy.
hit Dylan because he emanates
Yeah.
his own so much that it's refracting at all times
Yeah.
to give him that rosy gleam.
Have you made him mad?
Oh, only once or twice, I think.
Yeah, it seems like it would be hard to get him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys want to talk about it?
Yeah, let's
Let's
talk
talk
about
about it.
Well, I was $120 up in this blackjack game and down in Vegas, and no, it didn't go down like that. I think it was deeply personal, and I'd crossed the line, and he was like, "I'm over here, you're over there. Don't let it happen again."
Yeah.
Sometimes life doesn't always go the way we want it to, and I tend to get a little cynical sometimes, and I've been working on trying to be more positive. And Dylan has been so good for that for me, because that guy, he describes himself as like, the golden retriever,
Yeah,
energy all the time. He's always ready to go, ready
Yeah.
to do shit,
He's definitely a golden
pro
retriever.
attitude.
Everybody likes the golden retriever.
yeah, yeah.
I'm a fan.
What would you be if he's the golden retriever?
Shit, man, I might be that flea on that record cover.
You're scratching at him.
I can overpick, so
No,
ska music.
he's very
Get up.
very very nice man. He I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like some people, like me, I feel like in the scene I'm just very like angry, pissed. I'm almost like, what's even worse than what's a flea to a flea? I'm like a parasite.
We all get a little bit of the mange, sometimes. Being an old trout town.
I would say if Marty was a dog, he would probably be like I don't know. You would be kind of like what's Chato's dog?
Chato?
The one that's like
Oh, that's a bully.
it's a
bulldog.
bully. It's like a bulldog, but it's got like
Deviated septum.
but it's like a shitty bulldog. Like it's the worst dog ever. Like he's just like and it smells like
that wouldn't be
cognac.
me. That would be you.
Just
You
a
smell
shitty
like
old
cognac.
bulldog.
No, I like to do things. I'm more like I'm like a Jack Russell Terrier.
Charles is a Zolo.
I'm a Chihuahua.
Yeah, no, you're a Zolo. Fucking Mexican hairless.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Mexican hairless.
But I'm so hairy.
That's never taken a bath.
Yeah. Troy would be like he would be like a mutt, like a farm dog.
Yeah, he's definitely a sheepdog.
Yeah, he's like a sheepdog.
Yeah.
No, or maybe that's Drew. Drew looks like a sheepdog.
Like a border collie.
Yeah.
Drew just looks like a sheep.
And then Troy fucks that sheep.
Troy is himself dressed as a dog.
Yeah. I'm just curious, Matt. Like I just like hearing the dynamics of different bands and how they treat each other, because we are so mean and shitty to each other.
I think all right, this is probably like the fifth or sixth lineup I've had of Ninjas.
Yeah.
So I feel in a way I've failed a lot, and I didn't want to do some shit over again,
Yeah.
because I realize I'm like the cause and solution to a lot of my own problems, at least, and they call me out on my bullshit, and I need that in a
That's
band.
good.
Yeah. And like Brian and Dylan and myself, I think we've kind of taken on this try to treat each other with as much respect and buoyancy and everything. Not saying you guys don't. Every band's got its own awesome comedic dynamic within themselves. We get silly in the van on tour and whatnot. probably take shit too far. But that's all kind of like the part of it, you know, where you get up to the edge and you look over the abyss and you're like, I'm not going down there. I'm gonna walk back to the van. Yeah. I don't know if that answered anything, but
No, it did.
felt great.
It
to
answered.
say.
Answered.
Yeah,
it answered.
dude, it sounded great, dude.
Answered everything. No, Matt.
Yeah.
Matt is almost like he speaks in like parable. Almost.
Yeah. That was a way better answer because I would have just been like, yeah, you know, we just fucking go, we just fart and make fucking stupid butthole jokes and play music. That's
And then make each other feel like absolute dog shit.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we're trying to be uplifting and shit. Like I've been in bands where like we joke so hard where like it really has like affected people negatively.
that's where I think
Yeah.
we're at now.
Yeah, I can
don't
sense
think-
that. I like being in the middle of it. I'm like I've become a counselor all the time.
Yeah.
We don't talk about farts that much or record them, and we're all positive all the time, which isn't true. Like, I mean, yeah, that's something I bring to the table. I think that's part of like the Ninjas trio that we have together. Is everyone has various levels of that kind of overlap about opportunity, about just getting shit done, and how we're gonna go about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hilarious for
See-
a comedy podcast.
No, I mean,
responsibility.
it goes all over.
Yeah.
Like with us, I mean, it's literally like they'll just ask me, they'll be like, "Hey, Charlie, what's it like to wake up every day and write shitty songs?" And
I love all that shit too.
it's like
But like,
things-
imagine Dylan saying that to me.
He
I mean,
would
I'd still laugh
never.
and like give him some shit back.
he
But
would
you'd feel a little.
never-
You would be like, oh fuck.
he genuinely like loves the music that I write
Yeah.
in a way where I'm like, if I threw his positive comments under the bus, I'd feel like I wouldn't keep him around very long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I want to give back some of the energy that he gives to me.
Like with us, I feel like it's a little more like we'll like find a thing that someone's kind of insecure about, and then we'll fucking run it into the dirt.
Okay, so we're on a podcast. I was in this band called Drawback. You know, I was the drummer for like 5-6 years before I became the guitarist of it to try to save it. But like we lost 1/3 of our band, and maybe every band has its own reasons why. But I felt like Travis Shoemake and I like maybe rerode Zach Barr a little bit hard throughout the year. He was the youngest of us. He'd always show up in a Camaro, different attitude, like a lot of positivity, a lot of go-getmanship. And sometimes we just busted his balls so hard, really like ruthlessly, you know, in a way that I think made us feel maybe a little uncomfortable, or him or something over the years. But he left music altogether.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I like.
I also have a friend that I did that too.
Back in like 2010 or 2011.
Who?
Me?
Who did you do that to?
To Rick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he lives in Colorado with his parents.
He lives in Colorado with his parents and is not even turned on his radio
Yeah.
and listen to any music.
I mean, but maybe they're better off there.
Yeah, maybe.
Sometimes you just can't hang either.
Yeah, for me, it
or
was,
you hang too hard.
yeah, when I was playing music, it was mainly like just looking at my drummer and like, can you not smoke DMT before our set? And he's like, fuck you. And I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
It's like,
self-sabotage.
at least he showed up.
Yeah, unlike someone else I know, let's cut to the camera. Who's constantly not.
You shouldn't talk about
not
Matt like
Matt,
that.
not Matt. Matt
Let's talk
shows
about
up.
DMT. It's a podcast, y'all.
Yeah, dude, it was bad. There was one time we were playing like a big house show, and we're like, hey, just so you know, it's on this day. You have a whole month to be here on this day at this time. It is a mile away from your house. He's like, got it. Day the show comes in, we load in, and then they're like, hey, where are you? And he goes, yeah, I'm at the Canada border. Like, why? And he's like, yeah, I just did a bunch of acid last night, and I'm up here. I'm like, fuck, man.
The Canadians do not take a particular shine to the American casual drug use.
Yeah.
Dude.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I went up to Canada and they had like clinics where you could buy all the drugs you wanted. Like, you could go
Where in Canada?
fucking Vancouver.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, place a complete shithole. Let's get the cancel horn out. Vancouver, BC. It's got problems.
Yeah, I got the sense that they might have a little bit of a drug problem there.
Oh, really? What gave it away?
I played. Oh man, I played that town one time. So I was filling in and Get Dead, and at the nighttime, that town's got another side.
Oh fuck yeah, it does.
Remember you're playing like Zelda, and it's like it's night, or Castlevania or whatever, and it's like everyone's like, "Ugh, got a buck, got a smoke. Got some meth." That place was like on some fucking all the fucking drugs. All of a sudden, it's like we're like loading out, trying to get stuff in the van. You keep someone at the van to be like, "Don't steal this stuff." And it's like, well, there's like 5 of them now.
Yeah.
When is Sam and McGuire coming back? I don't know, but you keep tabs on the situation we got out of there, but it got a little sketch. And then in the daytime, everyone, hello, how do you do? Huh? Good day, beautiful day in Canada.
Oh, sorry there,
Let's
bud.
get brunch and go on a hike.
brunch and a hike. Sounds like a good day for me, bud.
It's just a fine day. The sun is beautiful.
Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Go see the Leafs, you know?
So
Never heard of drugs before, eh?
only at nighttime when I find out about drugs
And
again.
the same people's like, the moon is full and it is night.
So you're telling me that Canadians in Vancouver turn into werewolves, essentially?
Yeah, they're like drug
turn into
wolves.
drug
Like during the day,
users,
they're
yeah.
like, I have to go to work. And then night comes around, they're like, I'll fucking stab you for a cigarette.
So what
Ammo, yes.
what I noticed about
100%.
fucking Vancouver is like most of the town is like beautiful, super clean, but there's like a 2-block radius in like kind of near downtown, and it is the fucking worst place on earth, dude. I remember and I was just like, I've never seen so much like blatant hard drug use. Like, anywhere on the West Coast, you'll find people smoking weed and shit everywhere. And
Those hooligans.
but literally on this street,
They're up to something.
you're
I tell
you're
you.
walking down this street and you're like seeing people tie off and like you're like, fuck,
That's a whole different level.
smoking crack.
I just want my SSRI. Come on.
But I mean, that's kind of how
Maybe a Coors, maybe a little silver bullet slinging.
our buddies out there that live out there, yeah, like during the day, they're very
People
like,
are putting heroin in their lips. Being like,
People are top shelving out there.
oh, they're hella top shelving. Leanne and Garnett get down on that.
Get down on the top shelving?
Oh, for sure. You don't think that Leanne's ever not top shelved?
Yeah, I mean, I think so, but Garnet.
He probably has.
Matt, you familiar with top shelving?
Matt, what's top shelving?
it's when you do acid and try to cross the border. You have to take a shit.
Why'd you turn into John F. Kennedy?
It's fun voice to
Mr. President.
be very low talking.
Now, Mr. President, do you think that a convertible in Dallas was a good idea?
Not only do I believe in it, but I promote this product as it contains ethanol.
Ethanol.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
Top shelf.
Yeah, top
Canada,
shelving.
top shelving.
It's
That's-
boofing.
that's like it's when you boof. No, okay. It's we used to call it upper decking. I don't know what you crazy youths are around to, but it's when you take the top tank off the toilet.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
called upper decking.
Yeah. Okay. But
You shit in the top upper deck.
what do you guys?
Top
call it?
shelving is basically you're putting drugs in your asshole. It's boofing.
No, you got a
It's
little.
boofing. Okay.
No, yeah, but you got a little lip. Like if you look inside your asshole, you have a little like shelf.
The devil's
You
playground.
can stick things up there, and it'll hold on. And you put a little fucking Molly tab, and then you top shelf it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We learned this term
I gotta rethink
a
my
few
whole life.
episodes ago.
What there? You have a hidden drawer, like a clef above the anus.
do.
That's just
I
for
don't know
drugs?
that. Charles knows.
You do.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
He knows.
You're like a battery-powered fuckbot.
Yeah.
Insert Molly to continue
I wish.
the quest.
I keep wondering where double A's keep going.
I ain't shaming any of that. I just, science is a hell of a drug. This is wild. Boofing, top shelving. Top shelf sounds really positive. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's very positive.
It's the
I would
Little
be
chef's
bottom
kiss.
shelving if I was,
that's the main deck.
That's where you put drugs on your dick and then you get fucked up the butt.
bottom.
Bottom shelving.
This shelf goes both ways.
Yeah,
Trebek.
top shelving sounds very fancy, a way of putting it.
Yeah.
But like, Monsieur, your top shelf this evening?
And for you, A bit of Molly.
Monsieur, can I get you a bit of Molly for your top shelving?
Compliments to the chemist. He's in the
top
back,
shelf,
smiling.
some Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
He's not my captain, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Ain't my captain.
Hashtag not my
That man didn't even serve. It's stolen valor.
This is stolen crunch. All berries get the fuck out. Give us a moderate dose of. What? Did you just fart? Yeah.
Did you let out a little?
Cancel that fart. It sucks it right up. It keeps it in the horn for later.
That's a pretty good one. You suck it up with the fart and blow it.
Yeah.
So here's the thing we won't tell you about Canada and Mexico and America beyond. I'm done.
Sounds like a
Play that
dog.
thing.
Did you come yet?
Sounds like Marty coming.
Babu. Ba-ba-ba-ba-boo.
So when you're doing the John F. Kennedy voice, it just inherently reminded me. Do you guys? I told
That's what
Marty.
got us onto boofing.
Yeah. Fucking, we're on the moon, boys.
Oh, yeah,
As
yeah.
of like fucking 3 hours ago.
What?
First ever commercial aircraft on the moon.
Is
No
your acid
fucking
hitting right now too?
Swear to God.
Wait, they just a new space mission just went to the moon,
Yeah, it was on the moon like 3 hours ago.
and it's still there.
Yeah.
Is there pics and vids and
There's pics and vids.
what? Can we pull that up?
Charlie, can we get
Probably.
like a little boo boo
Quite.
boo boo news?
We lost the damn fucking.
the file with the news.
I had a soundboard and they
Current events. Pow.
put some dumb shit on there.
Yeah. Put some dumb shit on there. It's H.G.O stuff. It's because your farts were taking up too much space.
Yeah, but they were good, and that was like the kind of the cancel button.
Yeah, choose the one on the left. That one. Just type in like new. Well, fucking.
Moon footage.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is exciting.
Yeah, dude, we're on the moon right now.
On YouTube, you stupid fucker.
You just told me not to.
Oh.
Yeah, you can probably pull up some photos.
I hate you. That's
You just type in moon, bro.
When is moon mooning?
When is moon? When does moon?
It's a full moon tomorrow.
Is it?
Fuck yeah, it is.
Can we go give them a good wave? Be like, how's it going?
They might wave
Just
back.
type in new moon mission.
Put moon footage 2024.
Yeah, you're just gonna find the fucking photos of the moon.
Fuck, here we go.
Yeah, dude, this is dude. We're 52 minutes in, dude. This is the rest of the podcast.
The rest is dedicated to the moon.
7 years ago. That's the wrong president.
I'm not finding.
We
Let's
didn't
back
go to the moon.
YouTube.
The moon came to us. I speak to my moon brethren on behalf, saying to trout up and get some.
Now, Mr. President, I do have to say that I think I guess against your advice, I really think that a convertible in Dallas is a very bad idea.
Convertible moon buggy. Great idea.
JFK, but he survived Dallas.
Yes. Yes, the dark years of JFK you never got to see. Everything.
He's just like the moon is coming. The creatures on the moon are coming to take you.
Once everyone leaves the room, back to moon business.
Back to moon business.
Yeah, moon business is crazy.
Moon business do be crazy.
Are you guys lunar heads?
Lunar heads, big moon people here.
Lunatics.
You guys fuck around the moon?
I'm a big alien guy. So,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell them a little bit about what your other podcast is.
Yeah, Haunts, Graves, and Omens, all about supernatural, true crime, paranormal phenomena. It's everything.
shit.
Everything. This week, covering West Memphis 3. Go check it out.
Ooh, you should have
Talking
me
about how
on
3
that.
men were wrongfully convicted of murder and how the
wanna
guys
get
got
on
almost
it. Come
20
over
years
tomorrow.
on death row.
They got out though, right?
Yeah, you got him. He released a book and it's fantastic. I've been listening to it.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, it's called Life After Death, and it's narrated by Damien Eccles himself, and it's fucking intense.
That's wild shit, man.
It's fucking, dude, it's more horrifying than I ever thought it was going to be. Like I already knew that the whole case and everything was horrifying, but hearing how like basically this guy's like basically a child went to there, that's a
That's
simulation.
a simulation.
Hey, to the West Memphis 3.
Yeah, dude.
And it's got a cool little Metallica fucking soundtrack because Metallica makes people kill.
It makes us go to the moon.
Oh, jeez.
Just
Look at these are some dudes in the 60s on a soundstage.
yeah, you're just finding like the mission control stuff, dude.
No, I found
This
where it
was
was
the live
at, and then
footage.
I switched over the cameras, and it fucking took me away from what we were
Just
watching.
use your, next time you find it, like switch it back to us.
This all stays in the podcast, right?
No, it is. It is.
And then when you want to switch back, just use your mouse
Okay.
and don't use the number pad.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm a big supernatural guy. Been ghost hunting for the last.
Are you an experiencer?
Oh, I'm an experiencer. Oh yeah,
How many experiences have you?
for paranormal.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't.
All of it.
All of it. I experienced alien phenomena. At least what I classify as alien phenomena, probably 5 times at least. And then as for ghosts, I have no fucking idea. So many more times to count. I worked on I'm working on a documentary. It was supposed to be out last year, but I just got distracted. Been working on it for the last couple of years, and hopefully it'll be out this year.
What's the name of that podcast?
Haunts, Graves, and Omens.
All right, I'll check that
It's
out.
fun, man.
Dude, I got.
Come do a guest spot on it. Dude.
I'd like to. I've been like so out of it on podcasts. I've been like lazy. Like I haven't stopped listening to like professional all tiers of podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't even know how many episodes you guys were up to or how long you guys started this like a year ago, right?
Yeah.
That's like my own recollection, but I got to get back on it.
Yeah, dude, you gotta come hang out at Haunts, Graves, and Omens with me, dude. So I can tell you some spooky stories.
Yeah.
Talk about some alien shit or some ghost stuff, dude. Or if you like true crime, we can get into that. But
Oh yeah.
usually when we bring guests on, it's like, let's do something fun instead of being like, we're going to talk about the West Memphis
Yeah.
3. You're like, man, dude.
Yeah, I got a few stories to trade you. So
Yeah, dude. I mean, we can do a Doc After Dark little segment, dude. Got any fun supernatural experiences?
like right now.
Yeah,
Maybe
Doc.
talk-
We call it Doc After Dark. It's just all like,
Doc After Dark.
yeah, dude. I can fucking.
We got.
Do I need to change the lights, boys?
Yeah, totally. I like
Ready?
it.
Change the
Get
lights.
me in the mood.
3, 2,
Light a glass of wine.
1.
Hold on.
Oh,
Well, I gotta find. I gotta find.
good thing we're not NASA because we'd be
Well, yeah, I wasn't queued up. Ready? 3, 2,
2,
1.
1. Whoa.
What?
Whoa, daddy. Whoa.
There it is. Welcome to the Doc After Dark.
Dog after dark.
Doc After Dark.
Dark after dark.
I'm your host, Fred Stewart, and this week
We
have
take
Matt
you to the
Danger.
moon and we leave you there.
We make you fucking bust. Now, Matt, tell
We
us.
watched through
a scary story.
through 3
Tell you a
hours.
scary
movie
story?
footage.
Yeah, tell us about your supernatural experiences.
Oh shit! You guys got me. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
How much time do I got? Like
You got
20 seconds.
well over half an hour.
33 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there I was. No, it's hard to start that story.
You're just like, well, I was on the porch, saw the light.
Is out by Mount Adams. Took it's like a 2-day whitewater rafting, whitewater rescue class.
Mm-hmm.
There's rafts and ropes and things involved. 2 days. Had a great time out there. It's with this lady I've been seeing who I have very strong feelings for, and her brother. And
You had feelings for a brother as well?
I have feelings for him too.
Okay.
Less-
You currently have feelings or you did?
Lesser, like heavy emotional, sexual feelings. That's just for her mostly.
Yeah.
But Ed's cool too. Rad dude. Shout out to Ed.
Yeah.
So we're out there. We had a great time, like camping, and we realized there's a really cool spot. We should come back to it. So my friend, let's just call her Yo Teach. She a local high school teacher at an anonymous high school. Go back out there. We had a fantastic time, like campfire and being out in the sun all day. Had one of those solar shower things, so you can take a shower. I guess all these details will be important later, but probably not. But we're out there. We're having an awesome day. It gets to Sunday. Like, been there Friday, Saturday, and the whole day we're just like reading books and hanging out on Sunday. And it was like the sun's going down. She's got to like go teach the next morning, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna call in sick tomorrow. Or like she got a sub replacement for her. Not gonna abandon the future of the children. And so we stay. It's Sunday night. It gets about like 9 o'clock, and we're like listening to various audio things, mostly like a lot of music, like chill music and books. We each had about like 1 or 2 beers. I did a tiny amount of mushrooms, and I'm pretty experienced with doing mushrooms, like for meditative purposes and whatnot. And about between like 9 and 11, there was like a series of events, 4 of them that happened every half hour, where just like various what appear to be like orbs from about, I don't know, 20,000 feet away, like up in the sky. Like counted them. There's like 13 of them, and they all kind of like augmented into a line, and then like slowly moved into what appeared to be some sort of space-time continuum, and like warped out.
That's fucking awesome.
And then it happened again with 44 ships, and we thought maybe it was Starlink, where like this stuff's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Like, but I've seen what Starlink looks like and everything. And that night was full of like more activity than I'd ever seen in my life, like from things that look like large groups of ships from very far away to cigar-looking things going through the forest to, this happened up until about 11:30.
Yeah.
And there's a Sam Squatch part in it too. If you want me to keep going.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
I like Sam Squanch.
If this is holding interest here, but
Oh yeah.
Dude. So you're experiencing not only like just straight UAP phenomena, but you're seeing physical craft of cigar shapes.
lights above too that were like going in and out of cloak, but they're probably like 100,000 feet up or 90,000 feet up. It's hard to tell, but whatever it was definitely not FFA aircraft with the lights and whatnot. It's not. So we stayed on this Sunday. It was just a high traffic night for all that shit. At one point, we got the fire going. We're kind of freaked out. And I gotta admit, before we did all this happen, we did like this thing called like CE5. You're probably familiar with it. You do some of
CE5?
Yeah, it's pretty much where you put on a series of like polyrhythms and beats and sounds.
Okay, yeah.
It's meditative stuff mostly, and this doesn't really pertain to the story as much. I just thought it was kind of like
using high frequency things in order to.
Yeah, we had to turn it off because it got so freaky. And then I put on like NASA music. Like there's this collection of like from the Golden Record or Voyager 1 and 2. They sent them around. So NASA has these transmissions. You can like listen to it on Spotify or whatever. But it's like 30 minutes is like the elliptical. For some of them is longer and everything depending on the size. So we're listening to like this freaky deep space music at the same time to a point where I was like, this is uncomfortable because so much activity's out here. We had to like turn it off because we're just like, we need to have our ears open to everything that's out there right now. So to get to maybe towards the end of the good part, at one point, Teach is by the fire, and I feel this call to just like walk out to this meadow that opens up. This is what I call Trout Mountain Skylab 5000. It's like a Ninja song on our B-side record. Check it out. Because this place was just so fucking immensely eye-opening. It had a whole panoramic of the sky out there. You could see like 360 in every direction. I start feeling like there's this creature out there. Not a deer, not a dog, not a wolf even, but I hear like steps from maybe 100 yards out.
Yeah.
Like heavy branches breaking to a point. And I felt this voice in my head calling me out, just saying, keep going, go away from the fire. Trust me, it's okay. And the other half of my brain, science part or whatever, was saying like, we don't know about this. And I kept looking back to the fire and seeing Teach there. And I was like, that looks like safety and food and love and warmth and everything that is good.
Yeah.
And this voice said, keep going out there. Keep going out there. And I took as many steps as I could before enough of that. And the voice took over just saying, you need to protect yourself right now.
Yeah.
We hang out by the fire. We end up going to bed in the tent. There's still stuff whizzing around throughout the sky. And we're just like, she starts snoring on me. I'm like, that's all good. As she falls asleep, I start hearing what appeared to be like ape sounds that I could hear from maybe 1,000 yards out or 500 yards. And that was how I fell asleep, was like hearing these almost like
Ape fuck.
ape or I don't know if Sam Squatch noises, or just, it sounded like something deep and massive was like surrounding us, like groups of things, and they were it spared us or whatever. Like obviously they weren't hostile. We weren't hostile.
Yeah.
I just felt very uncomfortable going out. I felt like maybe something wanted to grab my hand.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome, dude.
That's pretty awesome.
Now, tip on my little fucking boop, boop.
Yeah.
Put on my ghost hunter and fucking paranormal investigator thing. So when it comes to, we've also talked about it on H.G.O. I've talked with Marty of just how when it comes to supernatural activity, especially UFOs, usually that will be the primary event that people, people will see in the sky, but people will also in the surrounding areas will experience other supernatural events such as poltergeist activity or apparitions, things like that. But more often than not, especially out here, it's Bigfoot.
Really?
People experience a lot of Bigfoot stuff. I remember going up towards
What's out here?
well, out here we have Bigfoot, we have Bat Squatch.
You mean out in the country?
In the Northwest.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like out in. This isn't Troutdale.
This is Gresham.
Almost Gresham.
It's almost
Space
Gresher. The Gresher.
Yeah. I mean, I especially like if you go towards like Cougar, Washington, where it's a lot of woods, things like that. And you start asking people, you can be like, you guys ever had a Bigfoot thing or seen something weird in the sky? And almost everybody has a story. There's this organization, I can't remember off the top of my head what they're called, but they're based out of Portland and Vancouver. And you can leave your like event that you've experienced, like UFO wise. And the most common thing, and I don't want to persuade your to persuade your story at all, but can you describe the colors of some of the lights, like the most primary colors that you would see?
Oh, it's definitely like pinks and blues.
Let me
Most of that stuff was like it looked really far away.
And was it a blue unlike anything you've ever seen?
Yeah, it was like iridescent. Is that
Yeah.
the right word? Iridescent.
That is the most common UFO in the Northwest. It has been seen.
This was around like a
everywhere.
group of them that was like way off yonder. So whatever it was, it had to be like pretty big, but it was a swarm of them. And it had that color like surrounding all of it because they were all together. The other ships we saw were just like, or I can't say ships, unidentified aerial phenomena.
UAP.
UAP. Those ships were, or those things were just like giant, like energy balls of light without colors. Just to be clear on that little tidbit.
Yeah, I've seen that iridescent blue ship twice. And the first time I saw it, I was probably about 500 yards from it, and it was probably, I don't know, 200 feet up. And it was close. It was because like the way you can generally judge things, like you hold it at your thumb. If you can block it with your thumb, then it's pretty far. But it's like how this is in the studio. If I were to hold my thumb up and I could barely cover it, so I'm like,
Yeah.
that's close.
I've never experienced anything that up close.
It was close.
I've read in like Terrence McKenna's like memoirs, space the name of it right now, but he's got some stories about like meditating on cliffs and things just coming out, checking them out, and pretty much flying off. It gives you a lot of humility. I just think like how infinitesimally small we are.
Yeah, dude. Who knows what's out there?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like you can get deep out in the woods where you're just like, have I made a mistake?
Yeah.
And maybe that's all in our own heads. Maybe we're like, as humans, we're programmed with so much like fear. And I don't even know where I stand on that. I used to think that like all ETs hopefully are more on the benevolent side. And now I'm not quite sure. And maybe it's just me being, I don't know, I guess defensive when I felt vulnerable out there more than I ever have in my life. And I guess that's why like the emotion kind of helped bookmark that page in my life.
I've told this story on H.G.O. years ago of me getting tracked by what I believe to be a UFO. And that was one of the fucking scariest, probably 35, 45 minutes of my life, which is being like, oh, fuck. I don't know what this is.
Oh, they got an interest in you.
But dude, they were on us. They were on us fast, too, because it was so weird. Because
Checking in.
we were driving from Longview back down towards Vancouver, middle of the night, and I look out the window and I see, and I drew it too because I thought it was an airplane. I thought it was like maybe like there was an airstrip back there in the woods or something like that, because it was. I just saw this big circle light, and then two little circle lights on the sides, and then 3 on the bottom, and I assume there was probably 3 on the top, just because the way it was glowing, and it was like coming in like this.
Could you
So I'm
see
like,
the shape of it at all?
yeah, it was a fucking rectangle, but I didn't see that initially because I was in the tree. So I'm like, oh, that's a weird looking airplane.
Like equal sides or square like? Or?
It was like
Oblong.
it was like this, like just like that. I mean, but it was thick. It was like
Yeah.
and it was coming in, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And I'm like, oh, it's like, yo, you see that thing? That's pretty weird. It's like, yeah, that is weird. Keep driving, and then like I look over out their window, and I see it coming up on the other side, in the trees, and then I was like, Looks like the same fucking thing we just saw. That's really weird. And then it went like backwards almost instantly. And then it was back on this side. And then it did that over and over again, but faster and faster
Yeah,
and
it's like
faster.
something's there.
Yeah.
What it isn't for us to know, apparently.
Fucking, I didn't get visited by anybody in black SUVs.
They got the speed. I mean, during the pandemic, I never camped more in my life than during the pandemic, and used to do like several trips a year. But sometimes life gets busy, and you don't always have the free time to do it. But during that time, it was like, okay, pandemic checks happen. Like took the pressure off, like paying rent and all that stuff all the time, and it was like, just take Elizabeth the van out into the woods as far as we can get. We go up to Clear Lake a lot too. A lot of just you see things probably from like 90,000 feet up in the air, just moving around. I can't tell definition of any of it or like shape or size really, but you're like, well, something's there and it's moving in things that aren't planes or helicopters.
Yeah, dude.
Because helicopters put off sound like, you
Yeah.
know when it's a helicopter. So it's like these things are deathly silent. Not deadly silent, but I don't know. Because they're not, if aliens were trying to like kill us, they would have done it by now. So obviously they feel some sort of role of like, I don't know if they're protecting us, monitoring us. That in there lies the mystery. But
I don't have nearly enough time left on this podcast to even get into that.
and we don't even know if they're like ETs. They could just be like military tech from Black Ops programs.
Oh, dude. Don't get me started, dude.
I'm just tickling the feather.
You're
here.
tickling Fred's bird,
Yeah, dude.
making his little bird.
Well, thanks for having me, Matt Danger, on the podcast. Try up and get some.
Dude, I'm gonna start talking about Skunk Works and S1 and
Yeah.
fucking Area 51. Start talking about how we're just reverse engineering alien technology and how we're gonna eventually use it in Project Bluebeam to take over the government. But it's fine.
It's a broad subject.
I think I didn't know that Matt had that. Shall we say dangerous side?
Yeah, I mean, no one's invited me on a podcast in a while, and then get into that. But I'm not going to hold back and be like, I ain't never heard no ye for.
See, I feel like
you call UAP.
I feel like that side of the room, your side of the room, is a little. This side, the fat side, the fat side of the room is.
He
a little
speaks
more,
for all of us.
Well, I speak for the fats.
During that story, when you were talking, he speaks for the fats. Yes, but when you were talking, I got caught on when you were saying your friend that you call Yo Teach called in sick with the sub. My brain was like immediately thought of like a sketch where like the substitute teacher, instead of a sub, it's a dom teacher or like a submissive teacher.
And they're an ET.
An SM teacher.
Yeah.
BDSM ET.
BDSM.
ET BDSM.
But then I was like, that would be kind of wrong because, kids. But then you can, they could be a teacher of like,
There's
ET BDSM sounds really fun.
imagine
Kids
like
don't want to think about ET, the extraterrestrial in bondage BDSM gear with his finger.
I'm going to shove a giant needle through your navel and then make you come.
He is good. But he brings us love.
Yeah.
imagine that.
questionable,
Though.
dude.
It's like, hey kids, I'm your sub today, and it's like just like a fucking collar with a leash on it.
Take
Like,
it or leave it, but you paid for the whole hour.
Like he read the like job description wrong. He's like, oh, they need a sub.
That's where your mind went. You've been holding on to that the whole time through the whole story. That's amazing.
Everybody close your
Well, I
eyes.
mean, I was
Flashbang.
listening to the story, but that was like, yeah.
Everybody close your eyes. Flashbang.
And
That's a different one.
we're back.
There we go.
Oof.
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah.
That's how I feel
Finish
when I
the,
wake
finish
up
the
after
doc
drinking.
after dark.
You boys took me to church.
Took it on charge now.
Took me to church. You got a real Mateo Riscale confession.
Yeah, we'll get you on H.G.O. and we'll really dive into some alien shit.
And one thing I want to say about Alf is that there was 2 scenes where, yes, he was a puppet, but then they also hired an actor who was of reduced size. A midget, if you will. I know that
I
maybe.
think a reduced size is worse.
Can we get the cancel horn for midget? Hey, yeah, damn midgets coming around here, impersonating Alf, and they're scab actors, and they should be dealt with at some point.
Should be dealt with.
Because are they
Can
union?
you elaborate?
Are
on
they
what-
union or non-union? We don't know. Someone knows, but
dude?
Alf was played by it took a whole team, just like it took a whole team to make this podcast work.
I've never heard anybody refer to as two sides. Yeah, that's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I just want to clarify that.
I
In
like
case,
how you don't care about that, but you're like, are they union or non-union?
is this Alf gonna fuck me or not?
Are they making like half of what we make? Or-
So, all right, Alf might have been into BDSM because he had a whole hand up his ass, working his mouth. And then they had the midget come in.
yeah.
Midget horn. Yeah.
Sorry.
Dwarf-like person who is of equal value as a regular-sized person.
Like post-
They are perhaps our little friends from another time and place that I can't quite put my finger in.
Oh man, dude. Oh man.
Didn't want to go there, but had to say it.
Oh, it goes there. We've been trying to go there this whole time.
Alf's a non-union scab.
I feel like we've been getting there this entire time.
I'll tell you what. The next time I apply for an acting gig, I'll make sure to add that in the cover letter.
Willing to make reduced person wages.
Yeah.
We may be reduced in size, but we want a full wage. But what do you got?
That's like the whole Oompa Loompa issue, dude.
The Oompa Loompa, they got paid less because they.
Did they get paid less?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably made that joke. They're like 1/3 less the size, 1/3 less the
Oh,
paycheck.
fucking A, they did.
Yeah, but the Oompa Loompas were essentially extras in that movie.
I mean, Judy Garland had to smoke so many cigarettes every. That's the Wizard of Oz, but still, same principle.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, we
Wonka.
Wonka.
You want to talk about Wonka? BDSM Wonka.
Oh, I'm sure Wonka was into some BDSM.
there was a whole we did a whole episode on H.G.O. forever ago about like locations being like notorious for like a legend of some kind, like legends that aren't actually legends.
Yeah.
And it was like the fucking Vista, like Morero, like dwarf house or something like that. And it was like, this house is 1/3 of its size. And in reality, it was just a fucking house
That's like
that the people who worked on the Wizard of Oz lived at.
Oh,
That's
crazy.
it.
it's like a
That's it.
Reggie and the 1/3 size effect.
So our homie Avery believes that they're.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm going to? There's like there's like a colony of like feral little people that live on Mount Hood.
Really?
yeah.
Probably really good at drums.
And he's like, they're hostile too. They'll fucking murder you.
Yeah,
They're hostile.
Why does
Yeah.
he believe in that?
because I don't know. There was some instance where because he used to like live up on Mount Hood, and I guess they would be shifting in the bushes and such.
They didn't get ships.
I think that
Dude.
They're like,
the
just
twins might be
stay
like
down there.
the twins might have
Be back to
escaped
pick you
from
up
there and came up here to join a punk band.
Vicious bastards.
And they're almost like the underground people from us, but they got out and live with us among us.
They come down from the hills and assume odd jobs under the name Mr. Pilkington.
But
Junior the Third.
but my homie Avery that believes in that thinks. I mean, I don't think he would just make that up. He's like, no, bro, there's like a whole colony of like fucking little people up there, and they're like feral, and they'll like gnaw at you and shit. Imagine getting gnawed at by a fucking a little.
It's
They're
funny because I
hungry
just
and,
sent,
you know.
You're welcome to come too, but I just sent them sent them a link to the midget wrestling in
It's called
Portland.
micro wrestling.
Micro wrestling.
Yeah, I don't think midget is a PC.
That's a slang term.
word. I think that word has since been done away with.
Yeah, I don't honestly remember the other word because I think midget's fun to
I think
say.
it's a dwarf, which also sounds worse.
Dwarf sounds a little bit
The
more
other day,
magical.
I was driving and I saw this little person pushing a miniature shopping cart. I'm not even shitting you. But she was like, not only was she like small, she was extra small, like mini me, like extra dwarfism, right?
Vertically challenged.
Yeah, super vertically challenged, like the half of a normal sized little person.
Those people are awesome, though. Can I say those
yeah,
people?
she's yeah, you could say those people.
I can't call them vertically challenged people. Those people.
But
I
anyway,
can't.
she was pushing a shopping cart and it was really windy outside. and I felt bad because and then like it caught my eye, and I'm driving, and I have my wife in the passenger seat, and so like I just see it out of the corner of my eye, and it was one of those things that you do a double take, you know, and I looked, and I was like, oh, poor lady or whatever. Or no, I was like, oh, look at that. I felt bad for saying that. And then my wife like looks and without doing like even thinking about it, she's like, "Aww." And I was like, that's kind of fucked up.
He does have a soul.
Yeah. No, she was like saying like, "Oh, it's so cute." Like,
It is cute.
but I think she was a tweaker too. She had a tweaker face.
Yeah.
Tweakers can be adorable. You can be whatever you want. Oh, come on.
I think her name was Tweaker Bell.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
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 Just need to get one
A
more.
little
in
late,
there.
but still welcome. Yes.
You know, just time syncing it, just making sure.
Here's the thing I'm going to tell you about tweaker bells.
You feel like you're about to set up a Mark Norman bit.
Yeah. It's better to stop.
You hear about these tweaker bells before that?
Here's the parts to a joke. Assemble it yourself.
Do your best, Jerry Seinfeld.
Me?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about tweaker bell.
Mark Norman, you can do anything, man. You can do John F. Kennedy. I don't care.
Man, the thing I tell you about these tweakers is,
That's pretty good.
wow. I mean, okay. I'm there, I'm minding my own business. I'm waiting for the 4 bus. And then a tweaker comes on the bus. He's the bus driver. He goes, "Hey, got any gum?" And you're doing that with his mouth. Yeah. So I don't know if he's tweaking me or I'm tweaking him. But he got me home and I even tipped him. He was a hell of a guy. Vertically challenged nonetheless.
Bing, bing, bing. Bing. Bum, 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 bum.
Next week, soup.
How did you know he could do such a good?
I didn't. I just came to my head.
Holy shit.
Just came in your head.
Just came in my head.
That was good.
That was
Are you?
Had to take a run at it.
Are you good at impressions, Matt?
I don't think I am, but
That was good.
That was
good.
really good.
The
Dude.
Kennedy one ain't bad, but that Seinfeld one kills. You should next show you do the fucking album release party. You should do all your stage banter as Jerry Seinfeld.
I feel like you could do really good Mark Norman.
who's he?
So fucking, he's Mark Norman, the little comic dude. He's like, yeah, you hear about the new airline? It's called 9/11 Airlines. What would they name an airline after that? It's terrible. National tragedy.
It's like low key, low ground Seinfeld. Okay, you seen what I'm seeing here?
Yeah, dude.
Like a little vertically challenged Seinfeld. He's down. I can't get a drink in this town. Tell me to stand up. I can barely stand up to the mic. Little midget Kramer comes in.
And says the N word.
But midget George. It's got to work for Steinbrenner. Regular size Steinbrenner.
Regular size? I don't know.
Sounds so wrong. Just a regular size man.
Average.
Average Steinbrenner.
Say it
All
right.
right,
Say it, say
spin
it.
the wheel. Oh, George, this is very not good. I know you're vertically challenged at all, but profits are gotta get higher. Gotta have put more butts in those seats.
Holy shit, dude.
Sorry.
Is that your Kramer?
Yeah, it turned into it at the end.
I like that version better.
Put a little more gas in the tank. Yeah?
Oh shit, dude. Oh man,
Well,
this
this
shit cut me off guard, dude.
Yeah.
Was it?
I didn't know you had that talent right there, Matt. I didn't. That Seinfeld one was good.
Boofing with talent.
Do you got any more
Of what?
impressions?
I heard of Christopher Walken a little bit
You
ago.
got a walking?
No,
No.
there's no walking up in here. You know, but it does remind me of a story. Two mice fell into a podcast. Into a vat of cream also. The podcast fell into a vat of cream. The first podcast died. But the second podcast, It clawed and churned and ate up all that butter until it made an ivory spiral staircase up that iron. And recorded the next day. The third mouse said, fuck it. Took the rest of the cream home. I am that third mouse.
That's good.
That's good.
He gave it a whirl.
No, that was real good.
That's usually what this
so funny.
podcast is. A lot of
Do a lot of improv. here.
improv, reading, doing impressions.
We like to have fun. We like to keep it light around the ninjas camp and the no pants space, and just keep it silky.
Keep it silky.
Silky.
Dude, had we known you had such fucking acting talent, or we would have printed off some scripts, dude.
Silky trout.
Right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I don't know. I just like to goof around.
Well,
Have
because
fun and hang out.
Matt is
Some friends and
to me, you're kind of a mystery. You speak in parable, a lot of the time. Like I'll be like, oh, what time do we load in? And you'll be like, loading in is.
it's in your heart.
Yeah.
You gotta know. When do you think it is?
We've always loaded in.
How many times have you loaded into a building? Your amps, your wild tones, your casters clicking the pavement's heel. Yeah, I don't think I talk in parable that well. Very good. Also, very ever.
But you do all the time. I'd say probably 90% of yours and my conversations have been you in parable.
This intervention's going really well.
No, it's great.
I feel like it's.
3 beers in.
Oh my god! I understand it all.
You fucking from like Long Island now?
A little bit.
A little bit of Long Island.
Sometimes I get an
Fucking
attitude.
Jersey.
I got to break myself down. Yeah. I think this is how I make it palatable.
You'd do a really good job for the bit idea I have where I want to go to Staten Island and just film general nature and just do a Staten Island nature documentary.
General Nature sounds like a great wrestler.
Yeah, general nature. I'm gonna tackle this forest.
He's got branches like glued onto his, just wrapped in duct tape.
General Forest declares war on you.
We don't have a budget, that's why it's fun. But we make do.
They covered me in super glue and told me to roll on the ground.
He's got to fight one of the Triple X brothers that night and pour out a 55-gallon bucket of whoop ass down his throat. Thanks for having me on the pod.
Oh shit, dude.
It's a good pod.
We gotta do our own version of the doc wrestling and then just have you be JFK.
Yeah, I'll officiate.
Yeah, dude, just be.
All I ask is you buy the referee shirt, a high-priced, very silky, Foot Locker-ish one.
I've wanted to do that for a while, like have like a backyard wrestling federation.
We could have it here. We got a big enough backyard.
No, I know.
It'd be so funny.
I will rip the sleeves off the ref.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
What about? I mean, I think we would have some
Tearaway
good
sleeves.
wrestlers
Tearaway
too.
Yeah, dude.
Like Andrew. Imagine Andrew as a wrestler. Just like, oh, I don't even know what his name would be, but he would be like, oh, well.
Copyright-free Mickey Mouse. Use that.
Dude,
on
fucking
podcast.
Steamboat Willie is fucking.
Wsteamboat Willie. Yeah, there we go.
You mean Steamboat River Rat?
Dude, no, dude.
River Rat Henry.
Steamboat Willie is fucking public domain now.
Yes, whatever we want it to be.
Yeah, dude. So.
Steamboat Willie. That's right.
He already has the sailor hat.
Oh,
Well, tell Matt I said what's up. And
just did some DMT. And it's time to play the show.
Dude, he fucking showed up an hour late to learn it.
yeah.
Maybe just do that on your own time when it's in your own house or around nature. Yeah, sure. That got a little Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
A little Andrew.
So funny, dude. Backyard wrestling would fucking rip, though, dude.
I think so.
I've wanted to do that for so long. I think that'd be such a funny segment to do, dude.
There's
Like-
a cook that used to work at the Lalo, and he bought like a ring from a guy who'd passed, no, the guy didn't pass away. He had this ring, this old timer had it, and he like wanted to unload it. He got it for like $2,000 or something like that.
Shit.
He put it in his backyard, and he's doing backyard wrestling.
Wait,
That's fucking
and
awesome.
they
He got
have
fired
like,
from the Lalo. for
and
whatever
they have
reason.
like bands playing shit, right?
yeah.
Yes, I think that's
he
Hill
did
and
it-
Jill's neighbor.
He did a show on Mount Tabor.
Yeah,
I'm spacing the name right now, but I see his stuff like every once in a while
Yeah.
on the Insta. And
they had like a ska band play and shit. We should get involved.
I mean, he's
more in
doing that. No Pants Wrestling was an idea, and the ill-fated No Pants Disco night. We couldn't afford the extra silk.
Couldn't afford the disco.
Couldn't afford fuck disco anyway. But you know what disco got right? I think it was the costumes
Oh yeah,
and like
Yeah.
some really fun music all the time. But then all that just become like you turn into a giant pile of cocaine
at the end of the
Yeah,
night,
that sounds
and you get boofed,
that sounds terrible. God, that sounds terrible.
the top shelf.
Fuck, man.
shoved up the devil's special unit. What's that? The clef? What's the name of it again?
Wyclef.
When you boof.
Oh,
The
fucking
extra
Top
space.
shelving.
top shelf.
Top shelving.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a top shelf experience.
If you've top chefed yourself to this episode, like, share, subscribe.
If you got off, we got to get some. Try it up. Kick over those generous donations today.
Oh yeah, dude. Thanks so much for joining us on this week's episode of the Doc Comedy Podcast, part of the Comedy Cast Network. Go check out our Instagram, the DocCompod, TikTok, DocCompod. Email us at DocComedyPod if you want to just leave us hate mail. Go watch the episode where Charles puts his phone number up and just give him a call.
Leave us pixelated pictures of your special you.
Dude, you don't have to even pixelate it. I don't give a fuck. I'll forward it directly to Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind seeing dick pics.
Yeah. New Ninja Syringes album out.
Yeah, Misdemeanor Meadows, February 29th.
There it is.
Leap year, baby. It's an extra day to not throw it away.
Let's fucking go, dude.
That's a pretty good day actually to do it on.
Hell yeah.
Right?
I wish we would have thought of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing Good Friday.
We break out the calendar.
Ours is on Good Friday,
Yeah.
which we didn't plan.
Yeah. We're now coining the phrase Better Friday.
Make your Good Friday a better.
Never, never
dude.
best friend.
So good.
Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram at IHontaHonta. Go follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/IHontaHonta. They've been streaming again. Go check it out. Pass it off to our lovely guest.
Hey, thanks for having me in your guys' special place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in my special place.
Well, there is an after hours podcast. Trebek.
The Doc after dark.
Charles has been trying to get us to do an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Shut off these cameras. We got no pants work to do.
So you need the camera for.
Oh, yeah. Remember, if you film it, it's not a crime.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. I think that proves that.
Only with sex, though.
I don't
Dirty,
think
rancid, rotten sex. Dripping and teeming with promiscuity.
this is supposed to be the time you plug your stuff.
Oh, yeah. These boys took me to church. The Church of No Pants Records. The Church of Ninjas with Syringes. Funera. Did I plug it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We have an acoustic show coming up March 24th at Alston. If you guys like to make men around and find out.
Ooh,
yeah.
I like that. That was hot.
Yeah.
That was good.
I'm going to keep it silky.
Yeah.
I love you boys.
There's that pin.
Proud of the MFA. I feel like we should all hold hands and then like cue the song soon. There's like a ukulele drops down from the sky,
Yeah.
and then you
I
guys
got a ukulele.
you guys have the song. You know, it goes.
Yeah.
When I get down, when I get sad, I take myself to Cigarette Town. I know it's been a blast. We had a couple laughs, but the thing I gotta tell you is this. MFA around. It'll be a trout town. You trout up and get some. You trout up for sure. But if you didn't trout out and trout around, you'll never know for sure. Ba 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 ba. You just play some other music over that. We've got it. High five in the bag. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was sweet.
Sam Squatches and punk rock.
All right, cutting.